Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf, where we have entered into the tower leading to the Circle of Despair. So let's see what type of despair we're going to have when we're inside this place. We have... what is that thing? A Kurun Dreadguard. I guess the type of dread they want to give us is going to give us lots and lots of despair. We will see if we could dread them. The Dread Kurun. Let's see. I don't think the Dread Kurun Roberts would have quite the right ring to it. Oh well. I think I've been playing too much on the Isle of Dread and DDO. There we go. You're down, you're down. So I have to take care of all these dread guards. I guess that'll clear the first level of this place. As long as we don't have an archivist in here that gives us images of mirrors or anything like that. Now that's something that causes despair. If after all that he says, "Oh, I got a body back again!" So I guess he said he got a repository of my greatest fears, and I guess I got to remove one item from the collection. I suppose that's the way he operates. Oh, for a moment there I thought those things were the items that we're next to, but apparently not. They just loves tossing frights on me. That's what they love doing. Actually, they seem to also have that infamous reflect on them, if I am reading this right. Yeah, because they put the sword in front of them. Terrible retribution. On any common Western-esque ancient dwarf make, fire damage, reflect 15% of shadow damage, 5% chance of reflect effect root. Well, fortunately, I think I am doing... let's make sure on this. Oh, actually there is a problem I do have on that, now I think of it. My shield. Yes, because I am currently doing, Balerian damage, but my shield does common damage. So that is going to be a little bit of a problem in this instance. I should have thought of that. Do I have a spike in here? No, I don't have any shield spikes. I just have spice, not spike. Oh well. So that means I could occasionally get rooted and get some reflect damage. Fortunately, the shield is not my most powerful weapon that I've got, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. And I'm pretty sure that I have Balerian on my javelin also, so that won't be a problem. Let's see if I could emphasize shieldless gambits for now. And that should reduce my damage I'll take from the reflex or anything like that, but fortunately I think I'm going to be mitigating that little problem. Let's see. I didn't see anything yet about having... because I missed one! Aha! Hey, maybe I could ambush him. That way he won't be able to put that on himself. Then I can do this. That time I only had 2 instances where I bashed him with the shield, technically, because all the rest of them came from my other abilities. You have secured the first floor. Alright, good. Now I need to find the second floor. As we look at Mordor's version of the Terracotta Army or something. Here we are. Stairway up. And let's see what madness is upstairs. Or despair. No, no, no. Despair is upstairs. Not madness, but despair. Despair. This is certainly not a place that you say where seldom is heard a discouraging word. There seems to be often heard a discouraging word in Mordor. Kurungul. Alright, we had Kargul. We had Nazgul. Now we've got Kurungul. I seem to have attracted more company than I anticipated. Alright, let's toss a little bit of hope into the mix so that we won't be affected as much. No spells, no spells. You're not allowed to spell. This isn't a spelling bee. I hope he doesn't react by casting a spell to throw bees onto me. But I guess that would be hard pressed to call that a spelling bee, but it would be. But he will be spelling, that's for sure. Now next, we go on to here. Another cultist. So we had the white robes and the cultists here, and we had the raids downstairs. Alright. And finally... Oh. I did not check the corners, apparently, because there seem to be also nasties in the corners. Hi, corner cultist. A corner cultist, that's it. Welcome to the land of the corner cultists. Cultists just like, I guess that's where we're going to be hiding the stairway eventually. So there has to be another corner. I guess there'll be another corner cultist right over here. Finally, a cultist that is so busy that they're not instantly seeing me and tossing spells left and right upon me. I just put a bleed on you. Now you can die. And now, is there another corner cultist, or was that it? Is that the one I already took care of? No, 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 this is definitely not one I've already taken care of. Now, is this the last one? Because I think the fourth corner is the one with the stairs on it. Though I could be wrong on that matter. But apparently I was right on it. How about that? What a novelty, being right. Now, let's see, we have here. That we have there. But what we wanted were the stairs. Hey, have you seen the stairs? Ah, here they are. Up the stairs, where we are going to bash these. Oh, what is going to be upstairs? Are we going to have raids? Are we going to have cultists? Are we going to have Kargul? Well, we definitely won't have Nazgul, unless Sauron somehow made a few extra. But we do have more of these Kurin guards. That's what we have. Well, no cure for them, that's for sure. They're not going to cure on. They are going to die on, right? This seems to be very familiar. What, is this a duplicate of the first floor? They just sandwiched the cultists between them? The cultists decide, we want the second floor. You guys, well, you can go either up or down, your choice. But you're just not staying with us. That's what happened. Well, so much for that hypothesis, because apparently some of the cultists are here. So this is more of a mixed level. Lower level for one, second level for the other, and then the third level where they have their conferences, apparently. Alright, so that's 2 conference rooms dealt with. Yeah, that's it. This tower is full of conference rooms. Definitely evil. There you go. They're probably having Team Spirit meetings or something like that. They're kaizaning the fall of Mordor, seeing how they could improve and be better protected against the incursions of Gondor that they are experiencing, such as this annoying hobbit who comes in here and keeps on taking over their towers. And of course these rangers who go and hold those towers after the annoying hobbit is out doing more annoying things. So overall, they're annoyed with me. Especially the ones I just killed. They're super annoyed with me, but they won't be able to do anything with that annoyance unless they get another body at some point or anything like that. But certainly we can eventually find some way to clean this place up. I would hope so. It's quite a mess right now. And we don't want to fall into despair, even though that seems to be the specialty of this circle. Hi. Are you despairing? Oops. For a moment there I thought he was going to smack me on the head with that sword. But not quite. Oh! Is this the Overseer of Barad Arthir? So I guess he decided, your assault upon my tower ends now! Yes! I am but one guard of the countless who protect the towers of the moon! Yeah, right. Well, they now have one less. What do you see about that?
Take heart, allies. I sense a shift in the winds.
Good. Everything appears to be secure.
Let us not tarry.
It's good to see you again, Pineleaf. With your help, we have secured the Tower of Barad Arthir. We have both traveled a great distance since last we spoke on the blasted plains of Udun. Faramir's return has given many of us the strength to brave the dead city, despite the terrors that await us. We shall persevere and work side by side to secure both the Circle of Despair and the Circle of Death. There is much to be done. That's right, we are between those two circles actually. The Circle of Despair we actually went through to get here, and the Circle of Death, which is the upper level. That will be our last little visit in this grand tour of wonderful Minas Morgul. Welcome to the greater Minas Morgul area. Have a nice day. And we don't need that, but what are the odds that this is a good tracery? Gambit life tap damage. Probably a decent tracery, but I suspect I already have a better one of those. It was in fact identical to the one I already had. What do you have?
Let us not tarry.
There have been many worrying disappearances near Arcathras, east of this location. Kenneth journeyed in that direction to scout the nearby pass, and we are waiting for word. Aye, we wait still, and longer than expected. Has he run into trouble, or has some trouble run into him? Find him, and learn what happened, if you can. Alright, fine. I'll look for Kanoth, east of Barad Arthir. And what else?
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Prince Faramir believes that it would be ill-advised to press our attack against Gothmog from Barad Arthir. I'm inclined to agree. We may have taken the tower, but our position is precarious. The Circle of Despair has not been secured, and I dread to think what awaits us in the Circle of Death. If we don't first hold the Circle of Despair, we may soon find ourselves surrounded and fighting a losing battle. To that end, Dornach has led a small company to the Circle of Despair. I would ask that you aid him as best you can. So I need to find Dornach in the Circle of Despair, and then we will be able to win this. Now, which one leads to the Circle of Despair? Because there are two exits out of here. One of them is going to lead to the Circle of Death, and the other one to the Circle of Despair. At least that is my memory of it. My memory of it is not necessarily the most reliable source of information here, but the circle, well, that leads to the Circle of Death, so we don't want that yet. What we want is the Circle of Despair. Now, would that be that, or would it be down? No, that's... I think that leads to... Actually, no. That would have to be leading to where we want to go. I didn't have to go far to find the Rangers. They are just outside the door. Looks like they're securing it. And right there, that is the path to the ramp leading down to the Circle of Madness. Well now, what do we need?
Now then.
You have not come a moment too soon, Pineleaf. Oh? Why, what's going on?
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils these grounds.
Once this was the Circle of Mirth, Pineleaf, and it does not seem so now. There were strange things afoot in the Circle of Despair. I saw Ugarkor's orcs quail before shades of the dead, and I don't blame them. Something terrible has happened here, for the dead cackle and weep in equal measures. Those that laugh seem to be the cruelest spirits, and those that cry seem to be fearful even in death. If some knowledge of Ugarkor's plans can be gleaned from these orcs, I will consider our efforts fruitful, but I would much like to know what terrible fate has befallen the Shades of Gondor. So I need to complete the Will of Ugarkor and the Tears of Minas Ithil. Oh, he wants to come with me. The Tears.
Let us not tarry.
One of the shades I saw sobbing in the Circle of Despair was a boy no older than 7 years of age. I think that spirit's been here a lot longer than that. What crime has that poor child committed in the eyes of the enemy? What threat did he pose to the Master of Mordor? Did there have to be? What of the others like him? I have seen many sorrowful shades weeping in the dark corners of the circle. Are they even real, or are they just some cruel trick of the dead city? Let us see if we can offer them even the slightest comfort, and perhaps we shall learn the truth of it. So, offer comfort to sorrowful shades. And
Let us not tarry.
it seems that Ugarkor's forces do not know what to make of the Circle of Despair. Many of them have fallen into the cruel shades that linger here, and it is likely that some amongst them might still have orders of Ugarkor. If you can learn more about what has been planned in this war against Gothbog, we might better encounter both of them. We shall search the slain while we explore the circle. Search the slain and comfort shades. Oh. Let's remove that. While working in Secure Circle of Despair, you notice that the cruel ladder bridges erected by Ugarkor's orcs. So destroy these ladder bridges. Wait, they said bridges, so I think that... Are they... Oh! Those bridges. Yeah, why do they need a ladder bridge? I mean, there's a regular bridge right over here! And they put up a... guess they needed extra ones in it. I think I have to go up. I presume this is out of range. It does look a little tall, even if it weren't just a hobbit. Yeah. Oh, a grinning shade. Right. A cackling shade. And okay, a laughing shade. So a grinning, a cackling, and a laughing shade. Alright, and a slain orc. You find nothing of note. Strange, because that's exactly what I wanted to find. A note, right? And why does that one have a quest ring on it? Oh, I guess I had to talk to the moaning shades? I guess I'll find out in a moment. Let's see. So I need to find slain, search slain orcs, offer comfort to sorrowful. Oh, okay, this is a sorrowful shade I need to offer comfort to. In fact, those are the ones that are most important. To the bads, the Nazgul said, and so they obeyed. Something tells me there's more to it than the Nazgul wanting them to take a bath. I don't know, it just sounds like most likely more to it than that. Another orc. Nothing of note, so no notes. How about here? The guarded court. Well, let's see. Oh. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? How about we move that for now? The guarded court, small fellowship. The vile Ungul has taken TitanBar, the guarded court. The White Company is to gain control over the city. This means Morgul must be removed. Well, if I run into him, I'll fight him. Otherwise, obviously I won't in that case. But right now, my biggest problem is finding... They just have the wrong voices. That's what I'm saying. The voices just don't connect. Maybe that is the scariest bit of all. No wonder it's the circle of despair. The children screamed as the orcs carried them off. Children screaming, Nazgul wanting people to take a bath, and needing to find orders. What will we find here as we continue exploring this area in the complete Pineleaf?